There is quite a range of experience, and that is reflected on the track to an extent. So we have the 3 events. We take them to a drag strip, we have the dyno, and then the final day is the road course where everything should come together. You need power, you need traction, you need braking, you need handling. You also need a driver. Some of the shops have pro drivers themselves. We saw a few guys like Christian Miller and obviously Michael Esser. And it's great to see him because he'll always drift at the end of his runs. But at the same time, there was guys like you and I who go out on an occasional track day and just give it a go. We've worked with Continental Tires to provide their extreme contact DW tyre, which we felt just leveled the playing field a little bit. It's maybe not as extreme as some of the tuners need. When you're dealing with 600-700 horsepower, you need some sticky tyres. But generally the DW gives everybody the chance to get their car around the track with some good traction. They slide a little bit, but it's a very predictable tyre. We do split the cars into front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. And to be honest, on the drag strip, the all-wheel drive cars tend to dominate. But the rear-wheel drive cars tend to have more power, so it's a really interesting match to see how those different chassis cope with that. Joey down at BBI Autosport, he has his 85 Carrera, so he kindly brought that along. And it was great for everybody, so it's just great to hear the sound of it, it's great to see those older cars. We've got some of the latest aftermarket that's involved in our test. But this year we had everything from Volkswagen GTI up to C63 AMG. We also had a number of BMW M3s, Z4M. We actually had a couple of our SEMA project cars. So we had a Ford Focus ST, which we sort of count as being European, because essentially it was sort of devised there. Some people are a little unsure about where this is going to go, where we're heading. The manufacturers are getting quite sophisticated at blocking their ECUs. But we found we can no longer get power from an exhaust unless you start getting into the headers and getting past the emissions. But what's nice is that tuners always find a way. There's always a shortcut, there's always a back door that we can get in.